Hey, y'all. We're gonna do our first garden tour for this season. Y'all, I did the tour a few days ago, but I didn't put it up because I was having some issues with, storage, because I do everything on my telephone. So I wanted to do a little bit of an intro. It's a little messy, and I'm okay with that because it's a work in progress, because once I get everything done, it's gonna look absolutely beautiful. But for now, I'm working really hard with the little bit of time that I have to get it going. So let's go ahead and jump right into the tour. Okay, you all, this is what it's looking like right now. It is a hot mess. I didn't clean up anything for you all. You get what you get. So we're gonna start right here, and the garden is kind of in the same configuration as it was last year, but I just kind of changed where I'm planting things, if that makes sense. So here in the front, I have, this is the welcome part of the garden, and you may have seen in some of the other videos. I moved my roses here, and the hydrangeas, they're sitting here right here, and they're gonna be repotted. They're just kind of sitting here waiting their turn to get repotted. Y'all know how we do. Things have to wait their turn. I got a sunflower, it's a volunteer sunflower that came up all by itself from last year, and so we're gonna take care of those. And here is just kind of my potting station. I kind of cleared it up today, and I got some tomatillas that need to go in to something, I don't know. And here is some stevia, and I have some marigolds that will be planted also shortly. Then over here I have my strawberries, and I did plant one established strawberry that's here at the top, and also I put in some new strawberries that I got from Lowe's. So those are the little tiny tots that you see in that little vertical garden there. I do have some starts over in my greenhouse here. Y'all, my greenhouse, I won't say it's done, but I have to recover it, because y'all look, it got little holes in them. Because I was like, how does water get in here? Because there's holes on the top. But I still like this greenhouse because, I got a little tiny space. Then here on this trellis, we're going to be growing some sweet peas, and I have the sweet peas in the ground already. And on this shelf here, because this was shelving, so for those of you who are just joining me, just know that I try to be very creative in using things that I have. So this was a shelf that was in my garage. This is its third season out here, and it's still going strong. And I put some begonias in here, because y'all, I'm adding more flowers. This is my third season, and I'm learning a lot. So I added some flowers into here, and we'll probably talk about this whole shebang later. Y'all, look what I did. I am always losing my tools. So, not really losing, we'll say misplacing my tools. So I just stuck my tools in here, and they just stick out of here. So now I can find them really easily. Of course, anybody else that comes in the garden could too, so I have to hide some stuff. I got a basil down here at the bottom. And in here, down here is some peas, and they are starting to come up, some sweet snap peas. I don't have anything in here. I have a foxglove from last year here. Y'all, I'm not quite sure what this flower is right here, but I'm gonna leave it in here until I find out. And back here is volunteer cosmo. Y'all, got cosmos everywhere, so I expect to see them everywhere. I have my morning glories are here, and black-eyed Susans, some binding black-eyed Susans. And then I have a geranium here that I cut down to nubs, and it is growing back. So next, in these big tubs here, last year I had my squash and zucchini in these, but I am not growing any squash or zucchini at this moment. I could change my mind, right? And so I just put peppers here, because I really needed some fresh bell pepper plants because I didn't get as many bell peppers as I wanted. And they were really small last year because they were on old plants. So this year we have some new bell pepper plants. So here I have some red bell pepper plants, and I also have a jalapeno plant here. We have another jalapeno, and then this one is, yeah, where's my tag at? Maybe I took it. I think this is the blonde bell pepper, so I have two there. I have another blonde bell pepper here, and then behind it is a hot banana pepper, and I have another hot banana pepper here. And then I just put in a whole bunch of marigold plants with them because I'm about the flower life. All right, y'all, and then I have like this big garden mess right here. Just because I have been working. This is a working garden here, okay? Don't judge me. Then we have Prince Charming fountain, and I'm going to show you all on a different video how I put that together. And then back here is nothingness, but I'm going to do some celery back here. So that's the plan right now. You know, plans can change. And over here, I have an empty trunk. There's really nothing to see there. So I'm not going to really talk about the stuff there's nothing to see at the moment because y'all got lots of big plans, of course. Then here I have Heat Master tomato plant. And I have another one here. I got the starts from the big box store. And, oh, let me also show you. This is going to be the tomato trellis. And let me back off here. And then here I got like this little macrame thingamabob here from the dollar store. And so I just put some of my pots in here, and I put some cosmo. I tried to transplant some cosmos, but yeah, that's what she's looking like. So I have another cosmos on this side. And I have, I'm gonna do another bed here, which is not done. And then here, I'm gonna do all beams. So that's the plan. So we're not gonna talk about it because it's not done. And I will be doing everything in containers. Over here on this side of the garden, I already planted some radishes here. So I did that, I think, about 2 days ago. So they have a little bit before they pop up. And then I cleared the strawberry plants out. So these are, I have a few original strawberry plants that I got from my friend Sherry in Jacksonville. And but I think there's more new ones in here than the ones that she gave me. Because I did hers like at 4 corners. There was one there, one here, one here, one here. And I think the one that was over here, it didn't make it because of my neglect in that one as well. So we have some new ones. And look, y'all, didn't see this. We got a new strawberry coming up. Yay! So this strawberry, these strawberry plants kind of were on their own over the winter time. Because y'all, I didn't water nothing. I still have my oh my goodness. Y'all forgot what the name of the plant is. We'll come back to that. All right, we have some more volunteer cosmos here, so I'm definitely going to be saving those. And I still haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with this tunnel just yet. So everything back here is just kind of in a disarray and just waiting for direction. And then if we go all the way back here again, this is like the land of nothingness. And over here, we have some bunching onions that made it from last year. So these are going to be relocated. I'm going to harvest the tops of them. We got some scapes coming on here. So we might have some more seeds, which is just fine with me. And then over in this corner, this was the friendly garden. And it was just really, I tried to grow stuff over in this garden in a different way. And it didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. It was kind of like, it was a huge failure. Let's put it that way, in my eyes. And you can go back at the previous videos and see the setup from last year. And so I'm going to be doing all carrots here. So I just got a couple of my bags together, and I just got bags everywhere. Bags of dirt everywhere. that I've been working to amend. And then of course, lots of junkety junk everywhere. Now I will say, like, all of my little dollar store decorations have survived, and also my bunting that I made, and I'll put a link to the video where I did the bunting. It's just kind of dirty, so I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to wash it or not, because y'all, it might fall apart because it's been in the sun. The red pieces are no longer red, they're kind of pink. But that's okay, I still kind of like them. And I may do some fresh bunting because y'all, this was a super duperty easy project to do. So that is the whole garden. This is probably the shortest tour ever because I have a lot of videos coming up to really show you all what's going to be going on here. So I'm going to do kind of an overview for you and me. So yeah, that's what we're looking at this point. And you know, I feel like I have done a ton in this garden already for the season. But at the same time, I look back and I'm thinking, oh, I have no plants growing yet. Well, I guess I do have a few things growing, but when you get used to that big forest that I had before, or shall I say my little urban jungle, I really want things to get going. I'm a little bit impatient, but I know you can't be impatient. You just have to wait, because nature does what it does, and that's it. I'm a little impatient because things are a little junky right now. Pots are not in the places where I would like for them to be, and you know, I just want it to be all the way pretty. But at the same time, I can still come out, sit down, and have my coffee, and I'm still pretty proud of my little oasis here in the city. And I just know I just need to get it all cleaned up. And then I will be happier and get some flowers going. So if you loved this video as much as I did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. You know, give it that like and subscribe. And I love to hear all your comments. So please leave them down there below. Sometimes it takes me a little while to get to the comments, but I do get to the comments. And I enjoy so much chit-chatting with all of my garden tools. All right, everybody, I'm gonna shove off. Have a fantabulous garden day. Bye.